Hi besties, I'll be showing you how to make this simple boo kaftan with a deep V neckline both at the front and the back piece. Is a very simple tutorial. So if you want to know how I achieve this, do not skip any part of this video. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel and on your post notification button so you'll be notified every single time I post a new videos on the channel, and do not forget to subscribe. So for this tutorial, I've cut out the fabric I'm using. I have two pieces, one for the front, one for the back. Now for you to know the wideness of the fabric you should cut out, what you're going to do now is I'm going to take my shoulder measurement divided by 2, which is 7.5, and from that point I took how long I want my sleeve to be. I made mine 13 inches. So the total length I have on fold here is 21.5 inches for both the front and the back piece. So that is how much fabric I have here. So after doing that, now from the folded edge we're going to take our neck width. Now for the neck width I use for this tutorial is 3 inches. So I'll mark that. Now remember, this is a deep V neckline. Now for the depth for the front neckline I use 9.5 inches because I want to wear this outfit to church. You can make it deeper if you're not wearing to church. Now coming to the back is obviously deeper than the front. Now for the back I made it 11 inches. So if you're not wearing it to church, you can make your back down, you can come down by 13, 14, 15 inches for your back, and the neck width is still 3 inches. So like I said, for my back I used 11 inches, for the front I used 9.5 because I wore this outfit to church. I hope this is understandable. So after that I'll come to the front, I'll connect from the neck width to the depth like I'm doing here in the video. So if you want it deeper, you can go deeper. Just know that the more you go deeper, the more your cleavage will show, right? So after connecting, I'll just cut off the neckline. So I'll cut off the front neckline first. Then I'm going to raise the front up to cut out the back neckline. Now this is what we have. So the next thing we're going to do now, I'll come to the side of the fabric. Sorry, that it wasn't showing very well. I'll come down from the shoulder by 11 inches. This is where my armhole will be sitting. Then after marking that out, I'll take the full length of my dress. Now the full length of my boo dress was 57 inches. Then I added extra 1 inch for hemming. That will make it 58. So it depends on you. So take the full length of your boo dress, then mark it out. So that is just what I'm doing here, taking the full length. So here I've marked the full length. Now I'll come to the side of the fabric. I'll come in by 5 inches. Now I'll go back to the 11 inches we came down for our armhole measurement. Then I'm going to curve it out. So just watch what I'm doing. So I'm just adjusting my fabric. So I'll come down by that 11 inches. So this is 11 inches point. I curved it in this way. So I'll take that measurement all the way down to that 5 inches at the full length. So this is the only measurement we need for this dress. So this is it. So the next thing we're going to do now is just to cut out. So guys, if you've watched up to this point and you've not liked any of my videos, guys, please like my videos, engage. See, your engagement sends a very good positive response to the algorithm, and because of that, algorithm will push out my videos more. Please, this is the little things you can do for me to create tutorials for you guys, please. So after cutting out, I'll come to the armhole area so that we can get our shoulder slope. So from the shoulder I'll come down 1 inch on the shoulder, and from the neck width I'll connect to that 1 inch. So this is for our shoulder slope. So we're going to cut that off. So I've cut out a strip for my strap. So the length is 7 inches and the wideness is 2 inches. So I'll go stitch it down and bring it back to show you. Now this is for the back piece, and this is the strap I've already cut out that I've sewn. So For where I'm going to place the strap, I came down 4 inches on both sides of the neckline. Now this is dependent on you. I want mine to be at that 4 inches. If you want it higher, you can come up by 3 inches, 2 inches and place your strap, sorry. So mine, I came down 4 inches and I'm placing my strap on that 4 inches point. Now I'm going to flip it to the other side like I'm doing here, and you place it to this other point. Then I'll pin it down. So now do you see how it is looking as if we have sewn the neckline already? Now I'm going to take that again so you guys don't get confused. So I'll arrange the fabric again. Now you see this part that is pinned already. If you turn it like I did, then you place it on this other side. See, why doing this on your fabric, you will understand it. So by the time you turn it, now you see everything will look as if you've sewn it already. So now get the strap that I've cut out for the turning of the wrong side. So I'll just pick one side now, turn it to the wrong side here like I just did. Then I'll place the strap right side facing each other. So you take it to your sewing machine and you're going to stitch. See, as you're stitching this thing, you're going to be turning the neckline of the dress, and it's going to be very easy. As you're stitching, you're going to be turning. As you're stitching, you're going to be turning until you get to the end of the neckline, just like I'm demonstrating on the video here. Then you stop stitch. So I'm going to take that again for clearer understanding. So this is how the neckline is, right? After pinning, then take one side here, see this one, pick it this way, then place your strap on the neckline right side facing each other, and you'll be stitching it down. So as you're stitching, you'll be turning the neckline. As you're stitching, you'll be turning to you get to the end of the neckline. So I'll go do that and bring it back to show you what I have. So this is it. I'm done stitching. All I have to do now is to notch it very well, so that when you're ironing, it will be very easy for you to iron everything down. So notch properly. So after notching, this is how it's going to look. Now I'll go take it to the iron and I'll press everything down so everything lays very flat. So do the same for yours. Iron it down. So I'll go iron it out and bring it back to show you what I have. Now I'm done ironing. This is what the front neckline looks, and see, you see how neat the inside looks. So now there is a design on the front that there are some straps that were added to the front. So cut out the straps as many as you want. It's all dependent on you. So to place the strap, the spaces I want in between the straps is 3 inches. The spaces I want in between the strap is 3 inches, right? So it all depends on you. You can make it 2, you can make it 4. It depends on you and how much straps you want to be there. So from the edge of the fabric, I marked 3 inches, and for the straps, I weaved the sides of the strap. You can either weave or you do what you hem it. So I weaved the sides. Now I'll be placing each of the strap on that 3 inches mark. So the spaces between each of the strap is 3 inches. So I've placed one already. I'll take a measurement of 3 inches again, and I'll place the second strap, and I'll use my pin to hold it down. Like I said, the spaces in between the straps is all dependent on you. You can make it 2 inches, 3 inches, or 4 inches like I'm doing. So it all depends on how much fullness you want on this area. And if you notice again, I'm placing it on the borderline I have on this dress. So if your dress does not have a borderline like mine, you can come up at the point where you want the straps to be, then you place it on that point. I hope this is clear. So this is the last one, and I'll place it there. Now I've cut out a long strip that I'll use to cover the edges of the strap. So I cut out a fabric of 3 inches, and I use my iron to press down half an inch on both sides. So after pressing it down, I have 2 inches left. So I'm going to arrange the fabric this way. So I'll place this round strap on top to cover the rough edges. Now I'll go top stitch the sides to hold everything down. So you're going to top stitch on the sides. So I'll go do that and bring it back to show you. So after top stitching now, do you see how this thing looks very nice? I love it, right? So I'm going to get the back piece. So I've turned the neckline of the front, the back, sorry. So do you see how the wrong side looks very neat? Now you're going to place them right side facing each other. So the shoulders, we are going to be stitching the shoulders with half an inch. Then after stitching the shoulder, you come to the side, place them right side facing each other, arrange it properly, and you're going to close the sides with 1 inch. So you can add a pocket if you want, but I didn't add a pocket to mine. Now after doing that, so just I'm not going to stitch it all the way down. I'll come up by 20 inches on the hem. That is where my stitching is going to stop, because I want it to have a little opening on the side. So I'll go stitch all that down and bring it back to show you what I have. And guys, do you see how neat this bubble dress looks? So this is what everything looks after sewing, and I love it so much. Now look at the sides. So I've hemmed the sleeve area, and for the slit side too, I've hemmed the area. This is the slit, and I've hemmed the sides. So this is us coming to end of this tutorial. So thank you guys so much for watching up to this point. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.